You don't believe this NATO and FATO, you go. The border line, which is China and 𝐒𝐚𝐽, not India, but this time it's China in India. I don't want to explain all these things. And I went in, I was taking rifle, very loyal to my good friend country, Pakistan. Because I am the real man. You know, there are all people, and I think I am the oldest one also. This is my claim. If you find out here anybody and you show me here. So the real terrorist in the world is the superpower. If you would like to arrest me, you can arrest. We have so many problems, so many things. Indian map are coming here. All our boundary is completely collapsed. And nobody is going in that way. But today we are sitting here. We can't do nothing. And do you think that Modi do? Never, never. All the time India says security, security, security. India and Pakistan, now they are fighting mood, fighting. I would like to introduce myself because this is related with this topics. I was born in Pakistan, Abbottabad, the western front of British Raj in India, Abbottabad. Osama bin Laden, where he was killed, I was born in the same place, same area. And second wonderful is that in 1964, I recruited in Indian Army, 3rd First Gorkha Rifle. And my training center was in Sapato, Shimla Hills, 1st and 4th Gorkha Rifle. And after my oath as a loyal Sipahi of Indian Army, I was drafted, first drafted to 𝐒𝐚𝐽. 𝐒𝐚𝐽 was not merged during that time in India. And Nathula, the border line, which is China and 𝐒𝐚𝐽, not India, but this time it's China in India. I don't want to explain all these things. And after that, we came in Subok, Tista to Silguri, the portion, and we stay, my battalion stay there 3 months. And when we were going to Almora, my platoon was shifting to Almora, immediately the order was changed, and India-Pakistan war was in 1965, September 1965. I went in, I was taking rifle, very loyal to my good friend country, Pakistan. And I fought there. Many my friends, either they were killed or they were wounded. And after that, what happened? In Tashkent, many my friends, they were killed, and one of Saib's orderly, he and I was when the Pakistani were giving firing, we were leading position, and I and he were there in the same line. At this forehead, one bullet penetrated, and he was killed. This is the real happening. Now we are talking about all these things. Either we want to identify which man is where, that is another thing. But what I am saying, China is helping to us. In 1962, China and India occurred war, and we were in favor of India. And Dansing Thapa, Major Dhan Singh Thapa. He was captain during 1962 war. Now, in 1962 war, Dhan Singh Thapa was supposed to be killed in fighting with Pakistan. But after 3 months later, he came alive when the POW was exchanged. This is the real happening. But before that, the Indian Defense Ministry announced he was killed. Dhan Singh Thapa was killed fighting with Chinese troops. And his wife was awarded with the Paramveer Chakra. It is real. Paramveer Chakra, his wife as a widow. And you know, from the war front, the Indian Defense Ministry, what they wrote, he was fighting with the Chinese and killed bravely. This is the real thing which is happening. Now I am very sorry because we have many disputes. So many borders dispute is here. Everything is here. SAARC, India does not accept. And even we are today here with all this camera, I am here. And this is my first time I took participate in such a program because my friend Dr. Surendra Kesi, I telephoned him yesterday and he said, you come, there is one talk program. And today I came here and I voluntarily, today I asked to the organizer, I want to speak. Because I am the real man. You know, there are all people and I think I am the oldest one also. This is my claim. If you find out here anybody and you show me here. So the real thing, which one is terrorist? America in 2001, 9/11 happened. 9/11 happened and in the evening and after that, the security personnel, George Bush asked the security meeting they held and they blame Osama bin Laden is responsible for the attack. How you say Osama bin Laden manipulate all 4 passenger plane? Do you think? In the same way, in Iraq also, Saddam Hussein was blamed. You have very chemical and destruction weapon. Who investigated? So, what I am saying, Afghanistan was what is, I have written this book. This is very strategic book. This is my personal experience and I talk with the 11 Gorkhas, they were killed in Afghanistan. There were many wounded, but I selected only 5%. I stay with them and I wrote this book. And if you want to know how many Gorkhas were killed. So Gorkhas are always fighting because America, British, and you know why British exit from the European Union? Because the Americans said, you go, you don't believe this NATO and FATO, you go. Okay? And this time, the Ukraine problem is NATO. So the real terrorist in the world is the superpower, not Muslim. This is written in my book. Okay? If you would like to arrest me, you can arrest. Because my age is already 83 years. Doesn't matter. And if today reported Indian embassy or all media or other thing, I don't know, I am ready to face. We have so many problems, so many things. Limpia Dora, and Kala Pani, it is now occupied by India. Even, okay, India occupy, but we have to not to leave our idea that that part is our part. Sometimes it is come a rumor. What rumor comes? In the note, in a map, Indian map are coming here. All our boundary is completely collapsed, and nobody is going in that way. But today we are sitting here, we can't do nothing. And do you think that Modi do? Never, never. He just say one son, stepson or something like that, Dharma Chora, surrogated son, which is Magar. Okay? And that is also signifies the motive of Modi and Indian policy. So I am very much afraid, I am very much sorry that in the name of security, now I would like to say one thing. All the time India says security, security, security. That means what, you know? That means we want to attack to Nepal. We want to march Indian forces in Nepal because they say security reason. Do you have any reason? Security reason. What does it mean? Security means India is all the time talking security because they want to intervene, they want to cross military crossing in this country. So today I am very obliged with this forum because you give me this permission, especially my friend Dr. Surendra Keshi sir, because he is affiliated with Gorkha GSO, Gorkha Army Ex-Servicemen Organization. I am the General Secretary, Padam Bahadur was Chairman. And we 20 years we fought with British judiciary, and now whoever recruited from Pokhara, they have the equal status with the British forces in United Kingdom.